Good afternoon. I want to thank you all for joining me this afternoon. I want to talk about a couple things relative to pertaining to African Americans and where we are in this dispensation of time. And bear with me as I get all this together. Let's hold on a minute, please. Let me get this thing going properly. Okay. Bear with us, bear with us. Okay. Let's see here. So you guys bear with me. I'm trying to set this up, and you guys can hear us, and we can hear you. But I want to talk to us about today as African American community about the choices we have to make today going forward. And I want to entitle this talk, Choose You This Day, Life or Death. Choose you this day, life or death. And what are we talking about? We're talking about the future. We're talking about where we are today relative to where we need to be, where we need to go as a people. One of the statistics we heard recently is by 2053 that there will be a zero in terms of the financial situation for many Blacks, a wealth gap, that 50% of us will be at zero wealth by 2053. That is for those who don't invest, those who don't have businesses. So we really need to get busy. And we need to get busy on many fronts. One front is, I'd like to start with the children. What is our game plan? As a collective, certainly you're going to do different things. You're going to be police officers, you guys, some of you are going to be accountants and lawyers and that type of thing. But as a people, what direction are we going? I'd like to point to the Jewish community, for example. The children of that religion go to their schools, a school that services that community. Italians, the children of those communities, go to their schools and they're taught a certain etiquette. Certainly reading, math, STEM, that type of thing is part of what they get in school. But as a collective people, where are we going from where we are? Dr. Claude Anderson talks about it a lot, about the wealth gap and how we are to attain or turn this thing around. And in many cases, whether it's Dr. Claude Anderson, whether it's Michael V. Roberts, whether it's Dr. Some of the others, they're saying the same thing. Our unity is sufficient to turn any condition around. And we have to come to realize that. Can't be about you being a Muslim, you being a Christian, you being as a collective, as a Black people, we have to make hard and crucial decisions about tomorrow. We need to start forecasting 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 years down the road. There was a famous quote by Dr. John Henry Clark who said, look, if it takes us 99 years to get the continent and ourselves together, then we get started today, it'll only be 98 more. And I'm paraphrasing. In other words, we got to get started from where we are.